Yeah. Oh, we're good. Huh. 264. 263. Okay. That's not mine. All right. To ensure that we down Naxx, I went for a more traditional combat daggers build and even cheated a little to get the extra surprise attack and eviscerate damage. Probably. Well, so based upon some early maths I did on opportunity, I cannot tell the DPS difference between 1 point improved poisons and 3 and vile poisons versus just having opportunity. And there's obviously in Naxx the plus 100 attack power against undead option, which I completely ignored yesterday. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to corrosive... No, I'm going to deadly poison my offhand. I'm going to deadly poison my offhand. Sorry, what? With DPS mate? It just flat out stopped working. And I was like, F you, Dave. You suck. And didn't refuse to work at all. Right. If you sync it, it will start collaborating with other DPS mates, and it will cause you to lag. Like you'll be like 60 FPS, and then all of a sudden it'll be like 2, and that's on my machine. So I've got a 3080 Ti and all this other shit, so that should never happen, and it was with DPS mate. So I turned off the sync, and then it was okay, but then it stopped working altogether recently. Well, I might go back to it if I can, because it certainly had way more data. Yeah, 100%. Yep, totally agree. It's not Jesus, yeah. Boy. All right. So consecrated main hand, deadly offhand, or instant poison main hand, consecrated offhand. Traditionally, I go consecrated offhand. All right. I am stacking onto Kenshi. Salt shaker.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Skelly. Woo! We did it! Well done. Good stuff. Yes, thank you, Hitterdall. I was a little worried when I got MC'd because I last time I killed 2 people. Maybe Nerubian Slave Maker will be my next SR. Time to kill a dragon. Yeah, I think Emerald Sanctum is next. Desecrated Signet, HR times 10. Blarg. I wonder if there's anything to roll on. Probably not. Desecrated Ring went to MS. But I already have one. Yes, hard mode next. Yeah, I got sheeped. And then I got stunned. No, I didn't get the cat. So sad. Mr. Bigglesworth. Do you? Oh, I'll roll on the phylactery as well. Some tier items just looking absolutely ludicrous on orcs. Yeah. It's a lot of cool stuff. $61. $94! Motherfucker. 95. Holy shit. All right. Off to Emerald Sanctum. Oh, shit. That's supposed to be me. No! Ah, for fuck's sake. This is all gone wrong. General goods. Oh. Blurg. So. Yeah, the combat daggers definitely performed better than the assassination did. I don't know if it was just, I mean, it's just that one fight, but overall, I was typically over 700, I think, pretty much the whole raid in the past. And for this last one where I was in assassination, I was like 650-ish, 630 to 650. And largely, I think that's definitely the backstab damage scaling with the sunders. Would you turn into a giant comet and destroy everyone? Seems to be your self-professed persona. I told you backstab is the shit. It is the shit. It's always been the shit. I tried assassination as an experiment, and I'll say this for assassination: on a lower geared rogue, in non-raid situations, it's definitely, or maybe actually in raid situations too, because I was able to maintain consistent DPS throughout, even though I wasn't always able to get all 3 buffs off on trash mobs and things like that. It did really well. So I would say that if you're a lower geared rogue, you don't have the best in slot daggers, but you do have access to a fast offhand and enough weapon skill to be able to hit everything, then by all means do assassination, because I think that you'll have better overall DPS than you would if you were just to go straight to combat daggers without all the gear for the scaling of the backstabs. So that's sort of my assessment at this point. I could be wrong. I don't know. I still want to do more testing, and I want to do more like try weird poison builds with like parts of the other set that does like additional poison stacking, and then get the fastest main and off that I can and just see what happens. I don't know. If you get energy regen maxing, you top the charts. Well, that's the thing. I think that's what puts combat daggers over the top, is that you have adrenaline rush and you have haste on your blade flurry, both of which are multipliers. The blade flurry multipliers multiplies with the kiss of the spider and your slice and dice and your berserking, and that's what I open with. So you just get boom, like crazy high DPS right at the start, or whenever you decide to pull the trigger on that. I usually wait now like 5 seconds because I really don't want to pull aggro. You can use a lip potion. Yes, you did. You did call him out. You know it. Don't forget your gemstone of Asara. You rely on cooldowns with combat, pray to RNGs, and have passive energy regens like a true Chad. Right. I'll say that the assassination build, similar to the combat build, felt a lot better when you would get crits on your backstab and therefore get more combo points. But because you get both critical talents. So there's this one, Malice. Both assassination and combat get this, but combat also additionally gets this additional 5% crit for 2 points. And between the two of them, and that additional 5% is kind of huge for getting the chance. No, wait, you don't get, it's not a chance. Increases your critical strike chance of your backstab ability by 30% and gives your backstab a 45% chance. So they both get the same potential for the combo points. It doesn't rely on crit. The thing that relies on crit is here, Seal of Fate. Is there a build that could reach close quarters combat and also get into Seal of Fate? I don't think so. There's 46 points. Is that correct? 30, 46. Yeah. So 25. 25. Oh. That's 25, 26, 27. And then you go here. 47. Nope. No, we can't do it. Opportunity, Seal Fate, and Backstab. Yeah. This, I'm still not sure about this one. I'm going to have to do testing where I just do opportunity versus no opportunity and just see what the difference is. Because now I have to compare opportunity with the potential for improved poisons and vile poisons. Because and also finishing lethality, which actually is huge. It is a big DPS increase, that 1 point of lethality. I think it's like 8. But that's according to the spreadsheet, which is not super accurate as far as I can tell. All my boosting perks were just unlocked by Mariposa. Thank you. I'm gonna have to pay for new emojis and animated emojis. I really need to work out my themes. Now I've got I have to add a server background. Okay. Shoot. Okay, I can't do this right now while I'm in the middle of a raid. Also, I forgot to reserve anything. Let me go reserve shit. Holy shit. I don't even know what I need. What should I get? What should I get? Last time I went for the sword. Maybe I go for the sword again. It's the crystal sword. / Atlas loot. Crystal sword of the blossom. Yeah, +3 swords. Is that really the best thing that I can... If I want to do swords, I guess it doesn't hurt. Bah. Boom says bah. What are the other options here? Emerald Sanctum. Hard mode. There is a bow, Nature's Call. I don't really have any clue how ignoring 25 armor will work with everything else. It does improve chance to hit though. Hey A. Not much going on. Mariposa just boosted the server, so I've got all the unlocks on the Discord. Which means I'm gonna have to spend some time on Fiverr this week to get all the shit I promised I would get. But that's fine. Let's see. Choker of the Emerald Lord. 12 nature resist, chance to hit 1%. That's nothing to do with me. It's the sword or the bow. If we're gonna do any testing with swords, then I mean, it's still not best in slot. What are we really comparing in that situation? Whereas the bow has some interesting potential for ignore armor set. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm gonna go with the bow maybe. No, I should go with the sword. If no one else reserved the bow, I'm going for the bow. Checker. What am I looking for? Nature's Call, Nature's Call, Nature's Call. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. Nature's Call it is. All right. We want thorium grenades ready. And I have this fantasy where advanced target dummies become useful. So I'm gonna put that up there next to the Goblin Sapper charge. Do. No, oranges. Still got all of the ones from before. Oh no, no one bought them. That's so sad. We'll use my last fire water right at the start. I should look at that sword again. It's not the one that AoEs, right? It's not. Let's compare that to Maladath. Oh, it's got parry on it. Huh? Oh, those are tank heal assignments. So ES scales 30 to 40 apparently. It's you. It's all you. All Is there anything I can learn from this? Hmm. Almost. Lasher's whip. Immune. Wait, why are we? What? What is happening? What? What? What's going on? Hmm.
Four, three,
Oh, for fuck's sake, I cannot. Oh my god. Fuck it. Wow. That's annoying. Blah. What the? Oh my god. Oh my. Fucking sleep. Are you kidding me? Rip my DPS. Deadly corrosive. Let's see. You get you. Start. Hmm? Oh. Eviscerates. Mallet of the Awakening. Lusac gem stream scale. Yeah. What's in the chest? Nature's Caller's Tunic? What is that? Fading Dream Fragment and a bag of vast consciousness. Nice stuff. That's unique, so can't get that. This has mace stuff. It's a bow. It's a bow. So that tunic is a pretty sweet T-Mog. Symbols of lucidity. They have no graphic. And the Gutbuster. Well, I want that blue sack of gems then. Overall DPS, we were 5th place. This is about where I'm used to, but usually I think I could have gotten a little higher if I hadn't effed up one of my combos. Let's see what Deadly and Corrosive did. Since I only did Deadly and Corrosive on the last boss, you can see that it did 17k damage, 18k damage, more than 18k damage over the fight. Compared to the 12k of the instant poison. Increased damage done by nature spells and effects. Increased damage done by arcane spells and effects. Improves your chance to hit with spells. Improves your chance to get a critical strike with spells. That seems like a boomkin thing. Good night. Evening. So I already got it. It's in my bank. Nature Caller's Tunic. Is that not a boomkin item? Is that a boomkin item? Yeah. How do they use arcane? Oh, right, okay. And then they do like nature dots or something? Is that the insect swarm or something? Got it. So it's like the perfect boomkin item. Surprised no one wanted it. $99 out of 100. Second place. Loser's place. I don't even want the T-Mog for that. That thing is weird looking. Green Knight. That's a good one, yeah. If I brought Kinraw here, I might. Wow. You hate the Fae? I see. They do rip holes in reality. That is very annoying. Oh my god, these rolls. 94, 81, 90. For the 95. Of course. That's why you roll. Or the 100. I mean, if the first person rolls the 100, you roll for the 100 to match them. Cheers. No, my gems. Yeah. Makes sense. That frickin' frog still hasn't dropped? Yeah, it did drop once. I remember I was there. What if you kill these toads? Will they drop it? I can't skin anymore, so... Yeah. Take it. Nobody wanted it. Why would anyone want to use? Maybe a low level rogue would take it. It's not bad. Yeah, me too. They what? It's like clearly a... Uh-huh. It wasn't a nerd. Calm down, everyone. Sounds like you're still holding that grudge, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you have a book. Okay. Is it scrawled in blood? No, this is actually your cornerstone, and you're actually, you know, a bot. That's what a bot would say. I mean, it kind of did happen, but it wasn't a... I don't think it was a hunter. That was a different thing. Alright, I killed all the toads. They don't drop anything, so... Never been so disappointed in my life. There's 3 more left. I'm talking to myself. That's just what I do. No, it's my guild. The people who I was doing this raid with. Nice. The Fae are invaders from another realm. Yes, I understand. Fae. It's just a general term for elves and gnomes and stuff. Oh yeah, that's a common trope in fables and fairy tales. To steal someone's name is to basically own them. The most famous one is Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin said that if you figure out my name, I'll give you back your child. But if you don't, then I'm going to take him on the 5th day or something. Then each day he would come back, and they'd have to guess his name. Right. It's true. Oh yes, yeah, yeah. True Blood's a great show. I missed that one. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it when my middle daughter gets old enough. She's 13. She's close. Oh yeah, that's funny. Get gotta like that type of humor though. Oh, Skarsgård. Oh, good. I can catch up. Oh, did he? Nice. That's awesome. What do you mean it's not real? They're real. I can hear them. You can't. We need so many of these. It's so tedious. I wish I could just buy them in bulk. Let me buy 100. Maybe in Turtle 2.0. Cheers. Mm-hmm. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. Behind on the writing for Turtle WoW, but otherwise good. I did. I did a whole character thing for the tram. Now I'm writing the ones for Orgrimmar, which are going to be the longest because there's so many transit. No, 15 characters. I already wrote small specs for each one and like sort of showed it to the voice actors and said, you know, pick your favorite because Everyone's gonna get one at least. No, the announcers are for each area. So the tram announcer is like this crazy goblin tinkerer named Blinky Button, and he's got a grudge against the humans because he sees. And it doesn't matter. You'll hear them when you hear them, and you'll hear them forever, and you'll hear them a lot. So I'm worried. So I did 5 different takes plus a rare take for each thing that can happen. So the tram is coming in from Stormwind. The tram is boarding for Ironforge. The tram is leaving for Ironforge. The tram is leaving Ironforge for Stormwind, and so on. So there's like 6 different scenarios. So I wrote effectively 6 lines for each one. So 6 times 6 is, yeah. There you go. 36 lines for one character. And I'm not even sure that's enough. I told them to go ahead and riff on it, and like if they think of anything funny, to just go ahead and throw it in there, because the more the merrier in this case. Yeah, if it works out, we'll see. I kind of want them to do the first one before I write everything. I'm already started on several of them, but I kind of want to see how it feels before we move on to the next one. Because there's a since we've traditionally just been doing stuff for the radio, there's sort of this modus operandi of like, just do a take, get it done, get it onto the radio. And in this case, I've asked them a couple times now to like really get to know the character, really think about how you're going to express the line, and don't give me 1 take, give me 3 takes of each line. Otherwise, well, voice acting stuff, It should be cool. We'll see. It could also be my fear is it's annoying. So that's my fear. They're for each transportation hub. So there's... What do you mean? The Zeppelins, the boats. There's travel points everywhere, and I realized that as soon as they like sort of flippantly told me, "Hey, could you do this for us?" And I'm like, "Okay." And like just the tram? They're like, "No, all the transportation points." I'm like, "What?" That was the initial pitch, but then other people chimed in and was like, well, if there's one for the tram, then there should be one for the Zeppelins and stuff. So now there's 15 different characters and probably some 300 lines coming. We'll see. Comes down to execution. Everything comes down to execution. No, we're not doing that. Why? Right. No, we did that on the radio, and the problem is that the weather reports get stale, and then people are like, "Oh, it's this weather report again. I don't want to hear this weather report again." I have to write a bunch of new bumpers for the radio as well, and advertisements and things, so I've got to brainstorm all that. I need to request a raise. Mm-hmm. How's your D&D group going? Your D&D group? Oh. All right. Save your flask for what? AQ40. God. Is it? I am locked to everything. Naxx, Lower Kara, AQ, Emerald Sanctum, Blackwing Lair. Clearly I have a problem. I am raiding too much. I should quit WoW. Quit my job and become a streamer. I don't think that's a economically viable situation for me. There's not enough money in streaming. At least not for... I don't want to be controversial, so no. I was too controversial when I told people the actual meaning behind the culling of Stratholme and what was actually going on there. And they were like, what? That's not true. And I'm like, I was there when it was fucking made. I think I know. And they're like, no, Arthas was doing a good thing. And I'm like, there is no point in any person's life where they're like, I'm going to massacre this entire town. Should anyone think that's a good thing? Mm-hmm. Oh, really? What time was that? When Bill Clinton bombed Serbia, that was good? Okay. Right. I mean, the grudge is permanent. Do they? I guess that makes sense. That was a good thing? What? Oh no. I'm so glad I don't have your voice on right now. No, no they don't. Yeah, I know exactly people who would say that that's correct. Yeah. I'm just glad voice isn't on right now. And people ask me why I don't do that. They think I'm talking to myself right now, which is fine. It's all in my head, guys. Right. I'm just glad Kissinger is dead, okay? That's just the way it should be. A hero to who? Anti-Semites. Yeah, okay. Correct. Oh my god. Doomed. Doomed. Alright, you said you had to go. I'm gonna let you go. Alright. Oh. Hardcore? I don't know. I will die. Pretty much immediately, so... That's how life happens. You're born, you make it to 5 years old, and a car hits you. Yeah, I guess that's accurate. Alright, I'll think about it. A druid, a warlock, and whatever I make? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, it could be a shaman. Yeah, it's been a while. Shaman sounds good. I already have a priest. That's slow leveling. It was delusional. Saying bombing things is good, it's never good. There's always a better solution than bombing things. It's ridiculous. God is a Serb and he wants to know your location. I mean, if he's omniscient, he should already know, yeah. But that goes into the God paradox. Because if he's all knowing and all powerful, then there's nothing bad that he couldn't stop. And so he's choosing not to, and therefore he's not. Oh. No. Well, I mean, God can't be Serbian because he was created. He's first, so he can't be any nationality. It would be insane to think he's a nationality of anything other than the planet Earth. Maybe. How can anyone disagree? It doesn't make sense. But they think Jesus was American, which is ridiculous. He wasn't. That's what the Mormon Church teaches? I knew parts of it from that South Park episode, but I did not realize that they thought Jesus was Native American. That's insane. Oh. Well, all I know is the South Park one, which it basically involves a UFO and like other stuff. And golden plates. And magic underwear. Starting a what? Wait, what were you gonna start? I missed it. Why? Was it that bad? Oh. You mean he kept dying? Yeah. Fair enough. Oh. Yeah. You think that's why? Oh, that's naughty. Especially since I was there. Now I'm personally insulted. Oh, I had the same thought. That's exactly why I did it. Yeah. I was like Kara, yeah. I wanted some success for the E side of things. Precisely. Yeah, it was super smooth. Same. Because NA clearly doesn't need me as well. It is, but I just stuck with the do. Yeah. Right. I don't know if watching a TV show while you're playing a hardcore character is necessarily a good idea. Sure, but you get distracted for a minute and it's over. Deanna Troy episodes. What do you mean? What's special about those? I I mean, Anna Circus is cool and all, but What is there something special about the episodes with Deanna Troy? Oh yeah, they're terrible because they're about her being emotionally driven because of their Betazoid whatever thing. Well, isn't there one where she like gets horny and rapes people? Oh, mind raped. Yikes. Oh, that's right. No, no, I'm remembering now. Yeah. Jesus. I don't even remember DS9 at this point, so I'll think about it. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on my schedule, because when my kids go back to school, I have to start waking up in the mornings again. This week was lucky in that they're home from school, so they are both nocturnal like me. So they sleep late, and I sleep late now. Hmm. The mathematical formula is there, and there are old spreadsheets that I haven't been able to break open to get at the formulas, but I can. It the formula is mostly the same, but whatever additions they've done, we would have to like figure it out. Um, they might, they might. I mean, I've been asking for a updated spreadsheet from anyone who would even give it a go. There's really not that much to change except for like the weapon expertise and the new talents need to be. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, they fixed that. There was a bug apparently that if you went over weapon skill that it was giving you additional crit. And they're like in the last patch notes it says that they fixed that issue. Yeah. Really? Okay, that explains some stuff. No, I'm talking about the Simonized spreadsheets. Those are the rogue ones that I use to sort of figure out what my damage is. Will or to figure out what item I should go for. But they're not updated with the new weapon expertise or anything or weapon skill stuff. So it's questionable how useful they are. Yeah, weapon expertise is great. But yeah, you pretty much want to get to 315. Yeah. That's my issue too, is I'm sort of stuck at 313 because Death Sting, I think it should be +5, not +3, but whatever. Legacy, yeah. Mm. You know what? That's when I go to the target dummy and I just do a 3-minute run, and then I try both and see which one wins. It's the only way to be sure, but even then, there's RNG involved, so sometimes you have to do it 3 times in a row on each one. So it is a commitment of like, it's an 18-minute commitment. And you'll never be sure because there's always RNG. It would be nice if we had a spreadsheet with all the formulas and we could just put in the weapons and get the average or something out of it. Right, yeah. That would be nice. There are a few spreadsheets, but you'd have to modify them to update it with the Turtle WoW info. Right now my biggest issue is simply that there's no way to determine the new improved poisons and vile poisons talents. There's no way for me to sort of analyze how they do against, say, opportunity. Based on preliminary results, I was like, oh wow, this is actually really promising, and the poisons might be the better way to go for combat. But then I realized with Sunder and Fairy Fire and everything else going on, the backstab scales so much harder. And when I switched back today, I noticed a marked increase in my DPS back to where I was like close to Aslan, whereas in the assassination build I was falling behind where I normally would be. I'm fishing and making mushrooms for Kinra. I don't have the DPS meter for anything other than ES now. But you can check the video. Oh, yeah. I might not have opened my raid tab for a while, yeah. What? Right. Probably not. So fun. I didn't even think about the Nerubian slave maker. I wish I'd SR'd that now. But I already got Shrouded Dominion, so I can't complain. Oh, damn. Yeah. That'll last forever, though. I'm still using it. Yeah. Pretty much. And it's not even that much better, to be honest. That's why I was looking at the Nature's Collar bow, because it's like, I'm not sure how to evaluate armor reduction. So it might be interesting to try it out, because I think in a PvP situation it might be pretty ridiculous. Nefarious secret code words that are meant to clear your... What do you mean? Look. These are mushrooms. I'm making mushrooms for my warrior. And I was fishing over here. There's nothing nefarious about it. Where is my Angora soil? Did I just use the last one? No. There's 3 more of these then that need to... There we go. So for farming, I figured out you can plant 2 at the same time without any problem, and that prevents someone else from like grabbing the seeds over here and running up and fucking up your shit. So it's tough to get the second one in, but if you mouse over the edge of it, you'll find a little corner, and then you can put both seeds in, and that way you don't have to worry about it getting messed up by a jerk. Not nefarious by itself, but in combination with that Discord server of yours, who knows? My Discord server? Shout out to Mariposa for finishing the boosting. Holy shit. All by herself, too. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go on Fiverr and look for emoji artists and things like that. Get some animated emoji and special custom stickers and things like that. As I promised. Also, I gotta get the soundboard stuff. You think you want it, but you don't. Like, get all that shit in there. It will be a good time. I heard that. Let's see if there's any raids I should sign up for. Whoops. "11 upcoming events." We just did that one. UAQ40. Tomorrow at 1 a.m. Eesh. Can't do it. Cannot. NA Naxx states. Well, obviously I can't participate in NA Naxx now that I've done EU Naxx. EUBWL. That's at 1 a.m. No, thank you. NABWL. That's at 6 a.m. No, thank you. Good lord. I hate daylight savings time. It's the worst shit. Hey, Aslan, can you cancel daylight savings time? Because it fucking sucks and it's totally fucked my schedule and I can't do the morning raids now. You enjoy the sun setting at 4 p.m.? I see. No, I'm gonna need you to cancel that whole daylight savings bullshit, because no one likes it. Some sort of psychotic asshole must have come up with that shit, because yeah, everyone goes home around 5 p.m. when the sun's down. It must feel really oppressive and dark. All the roads are icy. What at 5? Oh, if when does the sun go down there? Oh, you're in Canada though. Mm-hmm. They should end work. That's the claim, and then the other claim was to save electricity, which makes no sense at all. They don't care. Are farmers on a schedule? I mean, like they're farming. They get up with the sun. That's the whole point of farming. Oh, but now they have the cheap labor to exploit, so we can just cancel daylight savings. So could you get on that and cancel it? Okay, we'll make special Aslan savings time, and it will be morning. Morning starts at 5 p.m. and ends at 4 in the morning. Block out the sun, like Smithers or Mr. Burns. Yeah. Victorian aesthetic. Okay. Mandatory. Okay. Wrought iron fences are the bomb, especially if they're painted black. I mean, yeah, of course. My friend's wife is a has an inner goth chick. They reupholstered their couch black. Like, okay. It- it's it's nice, but it's goth. The accusations you carry saying Arthas was wrong back then with Stratholme, let's say on thin ice, the necromancers of the Scourge might want to know your location. What? They know where I am. I'm in contact with Ner'zhul at all times. No, I already figured it out. I'm gonna have to mute myself so no one else can hear this somehow. Hold on, let me mute my All right. Sorry, chat. I could not allow you to hear that one because it would probably get my whole channel shut down. No, he's like a soldier or like a general. You get it? He's on the front line and he's making these calls in real time. Indeed, there could be. What's interesting What's interesting is no one picked up on the fact that they don't turn until Arthas interacts with them. And like it's not inconsistent either. In the previous level, it was the same. Like they all turn when Arthas gets there, and it's like these are clues that Ner'zhul is manipulating him, and that the plague is not like a untethered plague; it's a magical plague that he is controlling. But no one seemed to pick up on that. Even now, when I have those arguments, they refuse to accept it. And I'm like, it's in the mechanics. Like, what do you want me to do? It's tough. It is messed up. No, the comparison is apt, and you know it. Apt, appropriate, correct, astute, apt pupil. Yeah, that's the one. Isn't that Michelle Pfeiffer? Or no? Ah, totally different movie. Oh yeah. I mean, that's all recorded in the Excel spreadsheet, right? Right. I feel like the Shroud of Dominion dropping and me being the only SR was my karmic reward for helping EU. So of the 15 characters, one of them was an anti-monarchist who was going to kill the king before Arthas did it. Well, Azerothian hero, I suppose. America is not a nation in Azeroth. What do you mean not? Oh. No, I have not. What's that? Oh, I love They Might Be Giants. Yeah. Istanbul was Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Anyways. Oh, did you hear the latest on the deportations? The deportations in America? They've been deporting American citizens. Yep. No, no one wants to come to America. No one is Holy shit. I feel bad for them. Yeah, I did not want to go to GDC this year. And apparently GDC was right. Yeah. Oh, spring break, no one was going. Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Yep. My chat's getting mad at me because I won't turn the voice on. You guys okay with being on voice? Okay, well watch your music video first. Right. No, I love TMBG, so. Hold on, I can't find you. Or the nerd. There's the Discord. This Discord's out of control. Okay. I think I'm watching. I'm watching. Ayn Rand, yeah, I caught it. Good song. That is. Hell yeah. And it's true. The we'll probably have nothing to talk about. Okay, fair enough. Let's see here. Which one do I turn on? I have like 50 different... Let's go with that one. All right, you're live. In theory.
Yeah. What were we talking about before?
We're not going to talk about that. Let's talk about something else.
We had talked about something else. Oh, it was the yeah, never mind.
Right. Arthas.
No, it was after that, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah, man. Today was good. We made good progress.
Very good progress, yes.
Now Eve knows that they can do it.
Do they know?
I think they know.
Yeah. I hope Skeen feels bad then.
Skeen won't feel bad.
No. Oh. Progress in Naxx. This is the first time EU took down Kel'Thuzad. So that's one of the reasons that I switched, and Aslan had the same idea, so.
Yeah, I just like I don't really need anything out of there, so it's like, okay, well, I may as well go and give a hand.
Yeah. I'm just sad I didn't get Mr. Bigglesworth.
Well, you've got another reserve slot open now, so you know.
That's true. I don't know what to put in it, though. I guess the Nerubian Slave Maker would be the next one. So unfair. Why is the warrior mushroom so much better than the rogue berries?
Who knows?
Because they get two different shrooms. One is a 25 stamina one, and the other one's 20 strength. I guess the trade-off is that they can't be used with other foods, whereas the mountain berries can.
I have no idea.
You're like, that's warrior shit. Fuck that.
The mountain berries stack
The
with
mountain.
like the bread.
No. Well, I don't know everything that they might stack with, but I know they stack with Denonzo's Telebi Medley.
That's that's good.
Yeah. Whether or not they stack with other foods, they don't give the well-fed buff, so they might. But I've tried a few different things and had no luck. I suppose I have a large supply of things now I could try. Yay.
Sarah's doing a thing.
Who's doing the thing?
I'm doing a thing.
Oh. 25 stamina or 20 strength. If I could stack the strength one with the agility one, let's see. I think Denonzo's gives the well-fed. So the mushroom gives the
Yeah, it
well-fed.
does.
Yeah. And then if I do the agility, will that stack with the strength? Or will it overwrite it? It overwrites it. So for whatever reason, Denonzo's Telebeam Medley is the only one that sort of works with other foods, even though it gives the well-fed buff. So it stacks with the agility food, but I don't think it stacks with the mushrooms. Let's try. Oh. Oh, it does stack with the Denonzo's.
Good to know.
So hardened mushrooms stacks with Denonzo's medley type foods. But it does not stack with the mountain berries. And then could I switch it to strength? Because the strength is the well-fed buff. Let's see. I'm just seeing 2 gold burned. No, it overwrites the Denonzo's. So you can use it with the stamina, but not the other one. Not the strength. Interesting. I guess that makes sense, because the strength mushroom uses the well-fed buff, and the stamina one, the hardened mushroom, uses a different, like, boot-looking thing. Creepy-looking spider.
I'm actually gonna take off because I got some things to do. But I'll see you guys around.
Right. Vaders.
Dave, let me know if you do want to join us for the hardcore thing. If you're looking to, do some stuff.
Said you're gonna play that in my mornings. I'm not sure. We'll see. When are you gonna do that?
All right, well, have a good one.
All right, laters. So for a tank rogue build, you might get the hardened mushroom and use that with Danonzos. So you get the haste and plus 25 stamina. I think 25 stamina is significantly better than 10 agility, but I'm not 100% certain.
Somebody told me the threat from the which poison is it got nerfed at some point.
Oh yeah, got mega nerfed. What's it called? Agitating poison. I was pretty sure they were going to add a second version of it, like agitating poison 2 or something. I don't know. But yeah, it does not generate threat nearly as well as it used to. And no matter how geared I get, I think my dream of tank rogue is sort of going to remain a dream, at least for any serious situation.
I thought about trying to tank rag sometime because I can get fire FR capped,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't think I could hold threat.
I think with the agitating poisons plus you being able to hit the mob, hit Ragnaros through the knockback phase, because the fire resist prevents the knockback. I think it's possible. But it's very niche. 2 a.m. here. I think I'm gonna pass out soon. Good raiding with you. Hopefully we figure out all the rogue stuff. I think there's some feasibility of a hybrid combat poisons thing that needs to be tested out to see how effective vile poisons is compared to opportunity for a backstab rogue. But for swords, like, are you already spec'd into it?
No, I'm not.
Okay. It would be even more worth it, I think, for swords because of the chance to apply poison and then the additional sword hits coming in.
I should give it a shot.
I would definitely test it out on a heroic dummy, and I'm gonna bring my warrior at some point and start sundering it so I can do proper comparisons.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna test out Anasterians versus Iblis to see what happens too.
Yeah, see how that weapon skill does on the heroic, because that'll show you the glancing damage and what you're missing out on. Shouldn't be too bad though. I mean, you're close, anyways. All right, laters, man.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, gays. It was a good night. It was a good raid. We downed KT. We are basically best in slot for everything. It would have been nice if we got the... I can't imagine if we'd also gotten the Rubian Slave Maker, but Striker's Mark is still probably best in slot anyways. And I just need to put an enchant, the +3 agility enchant on Shroud of Dominion. I might swap from +6 agility to +3 all stats on the Band of a Natural Force and Prester's Talisman of Connivery. Beyond that, I can't think of any other adjustments I can make other than to potentially look into getting a daggers +5 of some form. So I know it says 308 right now, but normally it would be 313. So I'm missing the last 2 points of weapon skill because I'm not using the aged core leather, and I might look into going aged core leather and then offhanding the Harrow, the Harbinger of Doom, and seeing how that compares and doing some tests with that, and then switching between assassination and combat and seeing how they affect each other. But I will need to put a 15 agility enchant on the Harbinger of Doom, or the alternative is to go Crusader. In the DPS spreadsheet, the +15 agility is superior according to the Simonize stuff. So I'm not sure about that. We'll have to look into it more. You got to do more streams when you were talking about fascinating stuff, just in case, say it's actually Azerothian politics you're talking about. No one would bat an eye. I am considering just starting a whole other channel, or if you guys are really invested into it, doing members only streams. I don't want to get too political on this channel, even though I, typically am a little bit political at all times. I don't want to get too political on this channel because YouTube does suppress stuff. And there's a lot of people who show up who want me to talk about games, game design, and Warcraft and stuff, and they don't want politics, and I get it. Like, if I could avoid politics, if it weren't so world impacting and I could avoid politics, I fucking would too. So I don't, if I'm someone's escape from real world shit, I don't want to force it upon them here. So I'd rather create a new channel for it, which, by the way, was something I talked about in the past, was creating the PolitiFriends channel. Do a politics and separate food channel where you cook and eat cool food. The problem is I order all my food. I'm really bad about cooking these days. I used to bake, and I got really good at baking bread, and it was so good. And then it's just too many carbs, and no one else in my family likes bread. They liked my bread, but they don't eat bread on like as much as I do. So I was just eating entire loaves of bread every week, and it was just not good for me. So as much as I miss baking, it was actually really enjoyable. I think maybe if they invent a way to prevent maybe China did cure diabetes, so maybe I can go get the cure. I mean, I don't have diabetes technically. I would have to go get checked to see if I actually do. But when I eat bread and stuff, there's like a gluten spike. I can feel it. I can feel it burning within me. It's not good. So I've just been avoiding it and sticking to protein and salad and stuff. Though today I had some donuts and they were delicious, but I shouldn't have eaten those. And I've just skipped the rest of the day for eating, which is supposedly good. It's like intermittent fasting or something. Whatever. I don't know. Health is a mystery to me. I've been following the Gluten Goddess, and she actually has a lot of really interesting tips about gluten. If it would help your YouTube thing, why not do it for members only? I could do it. I could do the politics as a members only thing for this channel, but I think I don't. Some members are here because it's an escape from that sort of stuff, or they don't mind the occasional commentary. But if I just started devoting entire streams to it, I think they might get upset. And I don't want to impose it on anyone, so I'd rather move it to another channel, and then do the PolitiFriends. If it's bad for you, why does it taste good? Right? What the fuck? I don't know. It's fucked up. It shouldn't be that way. when I make my cheddar garlic sourdough, it should not harm me because it does taste so good. You know how much cheddar you can get into a loaf of bread and mix it in there and it just disappears, and then when you bake it, it gets that really nice orange crust, and then you cut you cut slices of it later, and when you toast it, you get that lovely aroma of like frying pan cheddar. Have you ever done that? You fried cheddar in a frying pan and you get that nice thing and it gets crispy. Cheddar bread does that. It was so good. Very rarely is food bad for you, but it's about moderation. Too much of anything is bad. No, I agree. Have you tried the Big Mac with bacon? I have, yes. You can get that here. They have quarter pounders here, which was surprising because they use the metric system. So I was like, shouldn't it be the 0.125 kilo burger or something? Anyways, I very rarely get McDonald's, but I do occasionally have a craving here or there. It's not like I'm not a health freak or anything, but I do need to be careful. I need to make it to 60, so my youngest child is 18, and then I can die. I'll be fine. Does this guy have the enchant? You have +3 agi, +3 agi for cloak. Might have to log in my other character to send materials over. You enjoyed it? It's quite interesting, but I'd love if they added an additional slice of bacon. 2 slices are not enough. Okay. I mean, it's just a Big Mac. I saw do you know Joshua Hartman, the like chef guy? Oh shit, Alosh has my mats. I need to get the materials sent over from Alosh. Let me look at the enchant I need. Agility to cloak. Agility to cloak is... Where the F is it? God damn it. It's even called minor agility, which is weird. There's never enough bacon anyways. When in doubt, add more bacon. What's the name of the chef? I think it's Joshua Hartman? Joshua Chef Joshua Hartman? Nope, that's not it. What am I thinking of? He's a popular YouTuber. Joshua H-A-R-T? Joshua Hartman? Oh, for fuck's sake. There he is. Wiseman. Joshua Wiseman. You know, he kind of looks like... Never mind. Check out his stuff. Like, he does really good recipes and stuff. And his videos are very entertaining as well. And he recreates fast food and he makes them like a little bit healthier, or not necessarily healthier, but better. Love that shit. No, enchanting. Focus. You can get haste on gloves. Oh, that's not going to outweigh the 15 agility, is it? Yeah, watch a couple of his videos. You'll get the gist real quick, whether or not you like him or not. He can be obnoxious to some, so. 2 times lesser nether essence. All right. That's the agility cloak that we need the mats for. Lesser nether. Do I have any? That's mystic. Do I have any nether? Oh, that's nether. Green. All right, just take one of these out. Just need 2. How sad that that's the best enchant. Why is there a lesser agility enchant to cloak, but not a greater? The fuck? What the actual F? What other buffs did I need? If I'm gonna enchant that offhand dagger, it's either gonna be 15 agility or it's gonna be Crusader. The thing is, when I put it into the simulator, Crusader comes up behind. Waking up to a Dave stream. I'm about to die. So we killed KT with the EU team, so that was great. And then we did ES hard mode. Didn't get anything, but it's cool. It was relatively easy. In fact, I've never seen ES hard mode go so smoothly. All right, I'm looking at my simulator, and I'm like looking at changing Death's Sting to the... Shoot. Where is it? Keep thinking H. I'm not on the correct character to even know. Distracting dagger. Yeah. What's it called? I know it's got an H in it. Harbinger of Doom. So it listed as a DPS loss. They do not have instant poison, interestingly enough. Also, I wonder about the way that they are applying the poisons here. And they... I need a new simulator. This is just... Or I'll just have to test it by hand. Anyways, 15 agility versus Crusader on a faster dagger is the point. That's the point I was looking for. Okay, so Harbinger of Doom, 15 agility, 864. Crusader, 863. So it's still agility all the way. Crusader is supposedly an increase on the main hand. What if I just put 15 agility on both? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So we're losing... If I put 15 agility on both my main hand and my offhand, I'm actually gaining DPS. I'm losing some backstab, but we're gaining a lot of other things. Is this the way to go? Should I put 15 agility on Kingsfall? Shit. These are expensive things to fuck around with, so I'm kind of scared. Logan Paul announced a presidential run, but it's not for 2028. Who cares what that guy does? Hey, Dr. Dragon. Oh, you're leaving? Yes. Have a good night. I'll be going to bed soon too. Or maybe you were saying good night to me. I don't know. It's all confusing. Now my head's spinning on the whether or not to do agility on my main hand. I don't even know where it came from that 5 additional weapon damage was the way to go. That's just what I was told. So I did it. And now I'm wondering, were they wrong? Was that specific to because you would do the world buffs and therefore you would hit your crit cap and everything? Because if that's the case, then actually going 15 agility might be the way to go on both. Johnny Somali for president. Good God. I don't really watch streamers, generally speaking. Occasionally I'll watch, like, these days, Kachi has been coming up in my feed a lot. I know why. She ate 100 chicken nuggets. And she's a tiny girl, so it was kind of impressive. But that whole Johnny Somali thing, that also comes up in my feed, but it's not his stream. It's the people talking about him, and they're all basically ripping him to shreds because he's actually an idiot. I wish I didn't know who that guy was. I hope he ends up in that Korean prison for a very long time because he is so belligerent and absolutely unwilling to change who he is and just makes everyone else around him miserable. These people need to be locked up forever. Okay, where is the agility to weapons? Enchant. I don't see it. Is it a lower level enchant? Oh, it is. It's a 290. Okay, 6 large brilliant shards, 6 greater eternal essence, 4 illusion dust, 2 essence of air. Oh shit. All right, that's a lot of stuff. That's an expensive one. This will be an expensive change, but according to what I'm reading, that's the way to go. Kind of scared to do it, but or at least according to my estimation, I think what we've been seeing is just that a lot of the old school knowledge is based off of having the world buffs. And this is, you don't have the world buffs. So, greater eternal, 6 greater eternal. By the way, I have all these mats just from destroying everything that, or disenchanting everything that Zenrai picks up from the stupid bears. 4 illusion dust. Oh, that's no problem. Infinite illusion dust, don't we? But it wants 2 times essence of air. We'll have to purchase those, I think. You can always buy a WoW token if you mess up. Why would a WoW token do that? Elon for president? Oh, Jesus, no. He can't be president. It's impossible because he's South American. He's not American. Sorry, South African. He's not American. He would have to change the constitution, which is pretty much impossible. Especially these days. All right, 6 large brilliant shards, 6 greater eternal, 4 illusion dust, 2 essence of air. So I'm missing 2 essence of air. I might have it on another character. And then I've got to find someone to do these enchants. Let me think here. What other enchants might I want? I don't think it's time to start like seriously enchanting Kinra yet. I have some basic ones from this enchanter on her, but nothing special. So we're gonna do 15 agility on my King's Fall. And we're gonna do +3 agility to the cloak. And then do we need to do +15 agility again to the Harrow? Harbinger, whatever it's called. Or we could do Crusader on it. Let me see what the difference is in terms of the DPS. Because if Crusader's cheaper, maybe I'll go with that. Though I don't know that it is. I don't think it is. So 15 agility is 865. Crusader's 864.9. Yeah, not 5 damage. So it's Crusader or agility, and it seems like either one would be fine. And Crusader is how much? What does it need? Crusader needs 4 large brilliant shards, 2 righteous orbs. That's actually, I have righteous orbs right here, so we'll offhand the Crusader. The other option is to main hand the Crusader and put the agility on the Harbinger of Doom. Maybe now is not the best time to be making these decisions, as I am tired. You can always, you can do everything with enough money these days. I don't think the WoW tokens let you change anything. Like they don't, you can't buy enchants with them. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Wow, nothing sold. Oh, this sold. Goblin rocket fuel. Goblin rocket fuel. Scrolls of agility. Pink mage weave shirt sold for 5 gold. Gonna have to make more of those. And put these back in the auction house at some point. Maybe not right now though. Anyways, let's send these off to Zenrai. Hopefully I can find a guild enchanter at some point tomorrow. Maybe if I do some dungeon runs or something with them. Yarg! Alright. I'm gonna call it here. Let me know what you think about starting a political channel. It seems I have to be careful about how I go about it too, because I understand that if it's attached to your main account, that it can cause problems as well. If only they made a mount with a mailbox in the auction house. One of these days. Who knows? Who knows what will happen when the Unreal Engine takes over? The sky's the limit. All right, enough. I will see you guys next time. You think I should? All right. We'll talk about it in the Discord. I'll put up a new channel for it. It'll be called Polita Friends in the politics section of the thing. That's where we have most of these discussions anyways. And we've been very good to each other, I think, in general. And we've only had a few incidents with politics, and we haven't had one in a very long time, so... yeah. I would feel pretty positive about it. But opening it up on YouTube, I think, brings in a different audience. Well, nah, you know what? I don't want to think about it now. I'll think about it tomorrow. Don't want to lose me, so don't risk it. No, it would be a separate channel, and I can do it with like a separate YouTube account. And I would do it. It would. I don't know if you heard the original pitch for Polita Friends. I'll post it again in this channel. But basically, I would be a virtual. It would be a not VR. What is it? VTuber. It would be a VTuber channel, and it would be a secret identity. I'm sure they could figure it out, but we'll see. I would be a communist cat. Anyways, neither here nor there. We'll talk about it later. Good night. See you next time.
Goblin APB alert. The long-awaited moment has come. In universal agreement with the Goblin Council of Traders, we are shorting shell coin. That's right, get your shorts in now and dump tomorrow at 3 p.m. The scam's in, the shell coin's been bought, and now the rug rolling out are just rewards. Yeah, just rewards for the goblins. Gobbling up that shell coin gold. Gobble, gobble, gobble that shell coin gold. Yeah.
This has been the Goblin APB Alert. We're now returning to your regularly scheduled programming.